Namaskar. Very good evening to all of you. So myself Ujjwal Bhattakur. I'm connecting from Guwahati. I welcome everyone to the beautiful session of this evening. Uh, Myself, so I am doing this business very passionately along with my present profession. I have been working in an MNC company, and I again want to welcome everyone to the session. And before starting the session, I want to share some rules and regulations. Until and unless if it is not required, kindly mute yourself. And if you are in like proper dashboard, kindly keep your camera on. So today's session
Voice
is in
is coming low.
Yeah. So today's session will be in two parts. First part will be Amway business plan presentation. Second part will be of recognition. So today's session will be done by a very special guest. I want to give his introduction. So it's my pleasure to introduce someone who has spent his life not just shaping his own journey, but also quietly helping others in discovering their lives. So he is none other than Mr. Tridip Sharma, who has started his early career in engineering and later on moved to HR segment, and who has transitioned into human resource department, and where he spent lots of many years and tried to guide so many people and creating their lives in the respective fields. He's also a trained life coach as well as the co-founder of Aspire Mentoring Foundation, which is a platform devoted to supporting and uplifting young people across the nation. Again, I'm very happy to introduce him as an author also. Recently, in the last year, he has written a book. The name is School That's Life Hacks. I personally read this book and got so many good things after reading the book, and he will share everything in his presentation part. So it's my part privilege to welcome Tridipda and request everyone to in welcoming, and please help me in welcoming Tridip Sharma. Tridipda, Zoom screen is yours.
Thank you, Ujjwal, and good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you, Life Building Foundation, Latifda, Ujjwal, Manjit, and others for giving me this opportunity to address this August gathering, of all the successful people. And I don't know. He has given a beautiful introduction of mine. I don't know whether I justify that or not. So I'll be trying in a humble way, what I understand about this business. You see, probably some of you know, I was into this business 25 years back. So I started in 2001 and did it very passionately, reached certain level also. But circumstances made me to go to Mumbai, start another career. That's a long story. But one thing I can tell you, all these 20 years, there was not a day when I didn't thank Amway opportunity. Because you know why? As he said, I was an engineer and I am a mechanical engineer. Sometimes I forget, So, I was struggling in my life, doing this, doing that. Then I got an opportunity and somehow I landed in the HR department. And I have never attended any MBA or HR or anything like that. But eventually I became a head of HR in a very large pan-India organization, all due to my 4 or 5 years in Amway business, because it taught me to be empathetic, to be a people's person, to be helpful, and how to recruit, right? So unknowingly, I went into HR domain. But all through my career, I was every night probably I thought I have missed something in my life. So when I retired, I used to talk to Latif in between periodically that let's do something. He said, okay, once you retire, you come back. And I retired last week. I came to last year came to Mumbai. Then I thought I'll tell you why I joined this business again. Okay, I'm keeping it to the later part of this thing. Now let me share my perspective about this business. Why I'm doing it, why people should do it. But before that, we must know what it is. Kya hai ye? Right? So let's discuss about this. I've made a small presentation. I'm not very good in that, but I've compiled few things, few thoughts I'll be sharing with you. And I may be wrong, I may be bad sometimes. Please bear, right? Okay, can I share that presentation now?
Yes, of course.
Slide show करना है ना?
Right.
Okay, I call it a smart life strategy. Now let me ask you a question. Suppose all of you must be having a car or must be, traveling by car. Suppose you want to go for a vacation, a holiday in a car with your family, 100 kilometer or so. Would you travel by a car who doesn't have a spare tire? गाड़ी में अगर स्पेयर टायर नहीं है, आप ट्रेवल करेंगे आपका फैमिली का साथ? मैं तो नहीं करूंगा. सपोज ये मर्सिडीज हो, it's a Mercedes car but without a spare tire. Would you travel? So just think, we don't travel in a car without a spare tire. Think about the life journey. It's a journey, right? And we travel with our family the whole journey. And by default, I'm the driver. I do the earning, right? I take care of their everything. Would you like to have a spare here also? Because your whole family's life depends on your income. Either you are a job holder or you have a business, or you're a writer or an actor. You earn, and sometimes you earn big. Like we don't travel in a car without a spare. Even if it is a Mercedes car, maybe I'm very worried about driving my life journey without a spare income, right? Because life gives you surprises, right? Sometimes we think I have a job, very well-paid job. These days, corporate houses or even government pay really well to employees. Big packages they give. But being in the HR, being a head of HR, I have seen many such cases where people lose jobs just like that, right? For the management, people are a number. For the management, people are a cost, right? You see, I remember, I'll share into some of my experience, how people lose job. We had a colonel in one of our projects as a security manager in a remote project site. And one of our directors somehow didn't like him. The director one day told me, ki, get rid of him. I didn't like that, so I didn't do anything actually, because then that man didn't require to be sacked. I just kept him in hiding. Okay, अपना काम करते रहो. Nobody will know in Mumbai. You see what happened? In Diwali, Bombay is the big thing, so people keep wishing. This gentleman, Colonel, he sent a happy Diwali message to that director. Right. So when that Diwali vacation was over, I came to office, I was called by the director. And what reward this Colonel got for sending him Diwali wishes? This director asked me, Tridip, how come this guy is still here? I told you to sack him. So I had to sack him. So I don't know when a person loses his job. It's very sad. I have seen hundreds of cases like that. I'm not saying कि सबको जाता है, but it's always good to have a spare time, right? Even if your income is very high, you can think about, that I need an extra income, but all of us needs an extra income. Life is full of surprises. So now can we talk about that spare tire, if all of you agree? You see, I normally like to talk, interact, but in this format, there is no way. But I'll be happy if you, keep writing in your chat box. So can I ask you to write yes, why, or and? Would you like to know about a spare tire for your life? Can I expect something? I don't see probably. I don't. Right. Okay. Right. I am assuming all of you want to have a spare, know about a spare tire. Whether you take it or not, that's a different issue, right? Okay. Now, what is that? What am I going to discuss? I'm going to discuss something very simple, right? What is that spare tire could be for us? And for anybody. This opportunity is for anybody. Absolutely anybody. There is a lower age limit, 18 years. And luckily, there is no upper age limit. I'm 64. I joined last month. Right? Okay. So, क्या करना है? We need to change habit. Why? You see, I saw a quote one day. It was by one of our most loved president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He said, you cannot change your future, but you can change your habits. And surely your habits will change your future. Beautiful thought. It made me think, what habit we should change. Then I thought about this. Can we change our buying habit? Right? Why? We'll discuss. Now what we do, we go to a retail shop. These days there are beautiful shops, marts, D-marts, real marts, this mart, that mart, you get everything. You go to the marts, we purchase things. That's our habit. Some people really enjoy going to marts, to go for shopping. I don't like to go for shopping, but some people does that. It's become a habit. Now they say change the buying habit. Forget about going to retailers and get stuff. I'll discuss why. Right? Now we can order from home. You see, when 20 years back, 25 years back, there was nothing like that. There was no online, even payment device, online shopping, nothing else there. Now it is all there, right? So can we change our buying habit? What will happen? There will be a paradigm shift. Now, one thing I want to tell to the new people, if I hope there will be some new people who have not heard about all these things we are discussing. You'll be hearing some new terms, new word. What you want to request to you, note those words. If you haven't heard about this word, don't only bank on me. Type in Google, you'll get all those answers, right? So we all are consumers. You agree? We all are consumers. Everyone, each and one of us, everybody is a consumer. What do you do? We spend most of our money we earn to buy our essentials. It could be, food stuff. It could be FMCG, your personal care things. It could be medicine. It could be tonics, anything, right? So we spend most of our money we earn as a consumer and give it and buy stuff. What we get? When we pay money, we get stuff. Anything? From some of the stores these days, you get a birthday card or birthday message for happy birthday, happy anniversary. That's it. Anything else you get? There is another kind of consumer. It's called prosumer. It's a combination of producer and consumer. And in a very, very simple, if you want me to say in a simple way, it is a profit-sharing consumer. So what happens here? Here you buy things, pay the money, you get product. But it doesn't end there. Here you earn some benefit, profit. And then it could be a big profit also. So we have to change our buying habit. Are you interested to know about these prosumers, which gives us benefit for buying things? Is it interesting? When I heard that, I was really amazed. I read a book, long back, 25 years back, I read a book called Household Gold. It said, I forgot the name of the reader, probably it will be with Latif Da. He has thousands of books in his library. So that book told me that we keep looking for gold, money everywhere, but your gold is in your home. Read that book. Okay. So now let's talk about this prosumer. Let's talk about how we buy things and how we should buy things now. How we can convert expenses into investment. Now, as a normal customer, like what we are doing now, what we do? We buy things through a traditional distribution system, right? हम लोग दुकान जाते हैं, एक रिटेल शॉप जाते हैं, वो रिटेलर कहाँ से सामान लाते हैं? He brings it from a wholesaler, right? Wholesaler भी वो सामान नहीं बनाते हैं. It brings from a distributor or CNF agent. And that CNF agent distributor takes it from the manufacturer, right? It's a long road, but it is required. Otherwise, how people will get the stuff from the manufacturer? This has been a very old system. Nothing wrong in it, right? What is wrong there, This middleman, this distribution system cost money. And it's our money. For the stuff we buy for rupees 100, in fact, that cost in the factory is 40 rupees, right? But it has to come through this, that distributor, it has its own expenditure, it has its own profit. Wholesalers, it has its expenditure, it has its profit. Retailer. And these are the rich people of the society, isn't it? So this 60, and another big expense is the advertisement. Day in, day out, you were seeing about a product in TV. You watch a game, you see a product. Who pays for that? We pay for it. We pay for all the big holdings. We pay for all the IPL teams. We pay for all the film stars thing because he's saying use this toothpaste. Somebody is paying him and we are paying to him. This 60%. Here, if you be a consumer, what happens? You become a partner of the company. And it says, I'll give you directly. No need of this middleman. But same thing, my cost is 40 rupees, MRP is 100. You spend that money. Don't spend, you invest that money. I'll keep my 40%. Then where does this 60% go? This 60% comes back to us a big way. Right? I'll tell you how. Right? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? आप लोग समझ रहे हो ना? I mean, if you have any issue, please note it down. क्या बाद में we'll discuss, or whoever has invited you, we can always sit down, because in a short time, it's very difficult to explain everything, right? So this 60% as a prosumer, कितना जाते हैं 60%? How they give us back? एक तो देंगे through retail discount. एक तो देंगे through commission of business volume. ज़्यादा business करेंगे ज़्यादा. End of the day is business. There'll be leadership incentive. You will understand this when we move forward. And other benefits like luxurious holidays and so many things these prosumer concepts bring. Right? Now, what is the smart thinking? If I'm going to spend money anyway, why not earn from it too? Every month we are spending this money, right? करना ही है. If there is a chance of earning from it, why not? Anyway, we are spending that money. So this money is called anyway money. So this anyway money will be your capital for doing a business, which you cannot imagine how big it can be. Right? Maybe I'm not qualified to explain that, how big that could be, right? Let's talk about this Amway, anyway money. But for that, we'll need a company who is ready to share profit with us, right? It's a concept, beautiful concept. But we need a company who is ready to do that. And luckily, surprisingly, there is a company like this. In fact, there are several companies like this. What we are going to talk about, one of the leaders, one of the pioneers, which is Amway Corporation, right? Now, what is this Amway? Right? Many people think many things. I remember I read a story long back. It's a story, there's a parable of elephant and blind people. What happened? Few blind people were brought near to an elephant. And they asked them, okay, आप लोग इसको touch करो. then tell us kya hai ye. These are all blind people, right? And you know what happened? Some touch the body. We said, ye to wall hai ek bada. Some touch his tail. वो बोला ये तो रस्सी है. Some touch the leg. बोला ये तो पेड़ है. It's a tree. Some उसको कान पकड़ लिया. वो बोला वो बिशनी. I don't know what is called. Fan, hand fan. Right? कोई उसको सूट पकड़ लिया. वो बोलता it's a snake. So Amway, because nobody sees the true picture. जैसे हाथी को टाच लगा के देसी टच से फील है वन पार्ट ऑफ इट, ये एमवे बिजनेस भी ऐसा ही होता है. It's like blind people touching an elephant. So people come up with their own perception. ये क्या है? ये चेन सिस्टम है. ये क्या है? ये लोगों को फंसाना का है. लाइक ये क्या है? वो बहुत हाई कॉस्ट प्रोडक्ट है. Somebody will say it's a pyramid. They know some term, so be it, right? But what is Amway? Amway is a company. It was established in 1959 in Michigan. 59, imagine it is how many years? More than 65, 66 years now. It's present many countries, over 100 countries. Revenue more than 8 billion. 8 billion is a big money. It is 64,000 crore in our Indian currency. Right? In India, it came in 1998, registered in India, Amway India Enterprise. It's an Indian company now, like any other company. Okay. It's a very ethical company, otherwise you don't have survived so long. So what are the values? Freedom, family, hope, reward. That's our value. Right? So, like any other company, it has its own product. Like in products in a different ranges, they have home care product, they have personal care product, they have beauty product, right? And they have healthcare product. I call it herbal magic. There is a company called Nutrilite, which is 90-year-old, much older than Amway. And they have their own farms. So they make vitamins and minerals, food supplements from that organically developed all these herbs. There is no competition so far in this world. I request all of you to go to Google, type Nutrilite, and learn about it. Right? It's there. It's the foundation of Amway, because nowadays Amway opportunity is termed as health and wellness opportunity. Right? It is make in India. Many people say America mein banate hai, nahi. It is made in India now. Right? Not only it's making in India, we export to other countries of the world. It has its own state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Madurai. Worth visiting. I have heard about it. Many of the leaders present here must have visited that. When they will share your experience, I'm sure they will share with you. And the most important, very strange, it has a money-back guarantee. 100% money-back guarantee within 30 days. If you don't like any product, you can return it. Right? They pay money back, no question asked. So why Amway? What it offers? Let's watch a small video. 40 minutes, then I can take that 40 minutes break also.
Are you looking to get more out of life, earn extra income, have more control, flexibility? If you're looking for those things on your terms, Amway may be the answer, providing you with a flexible opportunity that puts you in control, allowing you to work when you want, where you want, and with whom you want. Through brand centers, personal mentors, team meetings, and free online training when it works for you. You see, with Amway, choose your path. Whether you're simply buying for yourself, sharing with your customers, or mentoring others, Amway fits into your life, no matter what you're looking for. So, what are you waiting for?
What it offers is that it offers extra income. Is it bad to have some extra income? In a part-time, if you invest one hour or say 5 to 6 hours in a week, is it bad to have some extra income? It can be used for emergency. It can be used for, as I said earlier, life's surprises. There is always surprise in the life. One of my colleagues always kept saying, he said, Pradeep, life can change with only one blood report. It was so true. Suddenly people fall sick. Suddenly people lose money, job. Suddenly, share market goes busted. People lose a lot of money. Many things might happen. Your business can go down. COVID might come anytime. You remember what happened during COVID time to all the small business people. In Bombay, I have seen many shops, many hotels, restaurants closed. Now they are not there. Prior to COVID, they were there with 30 employees, 40 employees. Right? All these employees lost job due to COVID. Right? So we don't know what happens. Sometimes the companies disappear. Can you imagine? Do you remember the name Kodak? Kodak was the market leader for camera, reel, whatnot. Now, have you heard about Kodak? Because it does not exist anymore. Now, with the coming of AI, there'll be a lot of names will disappear from our, vocabulary. Right? So we don't know what happens tomorrow. So it is always good to have an extra income, even if you are earning very well now. Okay? Agree? Good health. When you reach our age, you really realize why it is important to have a good health. Yeah, we tortured our body. I tortured my body. I was a smoker. I smoked day in, day out. Now I realize why a good health is required. Because happy life is happy when you are healthy. Without being healthy, you cannot be happy, no matter how much money you have, how much property you have, right? So this business offers good health through Neutralite product. There's no doubt about it. You see, I realized, I was not in the business for last 20, 23, 4 years, but we were through all these years, I was taking Neutralite product daily, vitamin C. My wife would have, shouted at me like anything if I don't take that daily Neutralite. That time I was not in the business. And probably due to that, I'm still here. I had some health challenges due to the maybe stress, job stress, being in a leadership position in a corporate house, it's always very stressful. It takes a lot. because stakes are very high. Right? So nobody will, do any mercy on you. Okay. Positive association. That is the best part of this business. Absolutely best part of the business. Because, this is a place where you meet people who are so positive, so helpful, you will never get anywhere in any of your job. I can guarantee that. I can challenge that. And best part, you know what? To make extra income, to make good health, or later there are some other benefits, it needs time, right? But this positive association comes instantly the moment you decide I am into it. You are surrounded by positive people. You can see my life changed. When I retired from job, I was in Mumbai for a while, then we decided to come back. You see, when I was in job, I was a very dedicated, passionate, person. So I had my family and my company family. So I never, and I had no time for other socializing. But when I came here to Guwahati, I thought, what to do? There's nobody. And I meet my old friends, college friends, for 5 minutes. Okay, everybody has their own problem, own set of thing. I never enjoyed. But the moment I decided, I met people like Latifda, I met people like Ujjal, I met people, so many people. I'm a changed person. As it is, I'm a positive person. But now I look forward to every morning to start a new day. Right? I have a purpose of life now. Because I'm surrounded by positive people. Absolutely positive people. And you don't have to, wait for this. This is the best part of this business, as far as I'm concerned. It gives awesome family vacations. I have heard about it. I have not got from this company. Every year they provide family vacation. There are few leaders sitting here in this meeting hall today. I hope they will share because I know one, Latifda. From 2003, he has been traveling every year with his family. So all nook and corner of the world. All areas and imagined with thousands other positive, successful people. Right? Because you see, why we need good vacations, quality time with our family. Because the greatest legacy we can leave our children with happy memories. We don't remember days, we don't remember years, but we remember moments. These vacations give us this opportunity to create beautiful moments, which all our children will cherish for the years to come. Right? And finally, what it offers, it's a big thing. Financial freedom through passive income. It's a big subject. Maybe today is not enough time to discuss, but I would like to share a few things with you. What is financial freedom? It's not about the amount. It's freedom. Financial freedom means you don't have to work for money. You don't have to worry for money. Whatever you want to do, whatever you plan to do, you can plan without thinking about money. That is called financial freedom. कैसे आएंगे ये? Where you don't have to work for money. You will work. We must work. We have our own passions, right? Our interest. So see in this picture, this man is sleeping and money is flowing through the pipeline. We'll discuss more about it. You have to come from active income to passive income, right? You see, all through life, we are so busy making a living. You know what is making a living? Means arranging your livelihood. Till 60, 62, even people like to extend that also. 65, we walk morning to evening to make some money so that, you can bring stuff to your home. That is called living. But there is a life. We're not born to make a living. We are born for a life. There's a beautiful book I read long back, Make a Life, Not a Living. You must read it. To make a life, but you need money, right? Without money, you cannot have that. Let's be very honest about it. So there's a beautiful concept. I read a book long back, Parabola Pipeline. People like Prasanta, Suroji, Latifda will definitely remember those books. Parabola Pipeline. Prasanta, do you remember that? So it is about two persons. There was two persons. One Pablo, one Bruno. It's about one country, Pablo and Bruno. They're two friends. So they lived in a village, and there was deep scarcity of water there. People didn't have drinking water even. And there was drought. And there was a river few kilometers away from the village. So these two friends decided, let's do business. Let's do some work. We'll get water from the river and distribute to our people, and we charge money for them. ठीक है ना, हम लोग जाएंगे, पानी लाएंगे and लोगों को बेचेंगे. So Paulo said, okay, let's start. From the next day, what he did, he bought two big buckets. Every morning he goes to the river, bucket full karke, he brings in water and sell it to the villagers. And he started earning money. In May, he made several trips. He was young, he was strong, so he went to buckets. But this Bruno, he had some different idea. He said to Paulo, I mean, how long you will do that? आप थक जाओगे, अब कितना पानी लाओगे बाकेट में भर भर के? एक दिन आप थक जाओगे, आप बुढ़ा हो जाओगे, तब क्या करोगे? He said, no, I can do it. And in fact, this Paulo, he increased his trips. But Bruno had other idea. He thought about making a pipeline. He said, make pipeline banata from river to village. ठीक है? Village pipeline आएंगे, then I will make some smaller pipeline. I will give connection to every home. That was his vision. He started working on it. But it was slow. Meanwhile, Paulo was very happy, carrying bucket, making good money, but Bruno was busy making his pipeline. After a few years, Paulo thak gaya. He became sick. His muscles didn't allow him to bring. He was getting older. His income dropped. But meanwhile, Bruno's pipeline became ready. He doesn't have to go to the river. Water comes to the pipeline to the village, and he has made distribution line to every home. Water goes to every home. And people happily pay him. And Bruno, he started, using his time to pursue his other hobbies. But Bruno, that Paulo slowly had to stop his bucket carrying activities. His money tried. Do you want to be a bucket carrier or a pipeline builder? That's a question you ask. You can carry bucket, you can make good money for how long? Or you can make a pipeline. It will take some time. Once the pipeline is ready, enjoy your life. That is called passive income. I request all of you to read this book. It's a small book, hardly 60 pages. Oga, I am sure it should be available in Amazon now. So this business gives us opportunity to build a pipeline, right? There's another concept I would like to quickly share. It's not my thing. There is a financial expert in America, Robert Kiyosaki. You must have heard his name. One of his famous book is Rich Dad Poor Dad. My book name Cool Dad came from there only. Right. That was also, of course, given by my daughter and her fiance. Anyway, what is this cash flow quadrant? It is not taught in any business school. Right? Business schools teach us to be MBA, Master of Business Administration, to work for some other's business, right? Nobody taught us MBA, Master of Business. So what is this cash flow quadrant? There are 4 types of people as far as profession is concerned in this whole world, right? E means employee, all sort of employee, from peon to chokidar to the vice president or CEO or whatever it is. Second is self-employed, right? Self-employed professionals, or even the business that we think as a business, like your hotelier or supplier, a big thing, you know, car dealer, you know, anything. All these things are basically self-employment. They don't work for anybody. They work for themselves. They are called self-employed. On the right side, you go on our big business owners, right? They're a big business. Somebody like Reliance, somebody like Tata's. These are big business owners. And on the last is investor. These investors, when these big business owners make money, they invest money, that make money grow. Now there are 2 distinct set of people here on the left side, on the right side. 99% of us are on the left side, either in the first quadrant E or the next quadrant S. Either we are employee or we are self-employed. On the right side, there are big business owners and investors. What is the basic difference here? One basic difference is the left side people earn active income. Their money is proportionate to time. Everyone has a rate. My rate is different. Somebody's rate is 100 rupees per hour. Somebody's 10,000 rupees per hour, right? Everybody is different, skill-wise, demand-wise. But money is proportionate to time. More time you give, more money you make as on your rate, right? आपने सुने है ना overtime का double काम करो double time मिलेगा. That is money is proportional to time. But one thing common for everyone. One money is 0, one time is 0. What will be the money? 0. Be it a peon, be it a vice president. When you retire, that time becomes 0. Money becomes 0. If somebody dies, time becomes 0, money becomes 0. This is active income. What is passive income? Their money is not proportionate to time, right? They work in a system. So I remember, you know, I'll give an example, live example. You know, 2003-4, I was working for a big car dealer in Tinsukia. It was a beautifully made building and big business, so-called big business. That owner was very, you know, kind of very progressive, you know, He had a lot of socks, he made things very beautifully. But I used to tell them that time I have read that book, Business School, written by Robert Kiyosaki. I said, this business will not last. People will laugh at me. क्या बोल रहे हो तुम? मैं बोला देखो, it is on the left side. Meanwhile, have you heard Dhirubhai Ambani died? Did anything happen to Reliance? ये छोटा बन गया कि बड़ा बन गया? ये बड़ा बन गया. But what happened to my car dealer? I heard, after I left few years back, it's very unfortunate, this owner, he died. Within 6 months, that big business house, car dealer, collapsed. Nothing remained because it was an active income, left to right. Now, to make passive income, 99% people left on this left side. 1% people on the right side. And this 99% people work for this 1% people. Now, to have a real passive income, to be real financially free, we have to come to this right side. It's not easy. Because there's a big difference of mindset. They think in a different way than us. Right? So, if you have 100 crores probably, if you have 5-10 years, learn things, you might come this right side, which is not possible for us. Right? Now, there is another way to go to right side. Through network marketing. To learn about this, to know about this, please read this book, Business School. Today is too short a time. I would love to discuss this concept with anybody who is interested to learn about it. I am totally sold to this. I firmly believe people should be financially free by 40. I've told my daughter also. Even now, make it 35. Life में बहुत कुछ करना है, not only making living, not only doing job. So do it, be financially be by 35 or 40, then enjoy life. Pursue your passion. Enjoy life, tour the world, help people, right? Okay. So I hope you'll read this book, Business School by Robert Kiyosaki. So what to do in this business? I'm not going to much nitty-gritties, you can discuss it with the person who has called you to this meeting. First, be a partner of Amway because we are profit sharing consumer. Be a partner. Consume your own products. Apna company ka, because it's your company. Use those products because you have changed your buying habit, right? And if you don't like the product, return it. There's a money back guarantee. There's a unique refund policy and forget the whole thing, right? But if you like it, what will you do? Recommend. किसको करेंगे? To your friends, neighbors, acquaintances, and even strangers. Get a bigger lot. And help others to do the same. This is the business. Nothing else. Quick glance. आपका business कैसे देखेंगे? Start a small business. Your own startup. We call it startup, right? Make a monthly business volume of 10,000 rupees. Anyway money. How will you do it? 4,500 का अपना product खरीदो. Right? And 4,500 का you maintain some client, your friends, your roommate, your neighbor, your colleague, right? So you do a business of 10,000. Now आपको लगेगा, this guy is talking about financial freedom, this guy talking about big thing, and he's here, he's talking about 10,000 rupees. Yes, it's true. It's a business of 10,000 rupees for you. That is the wonder. This is one of the wonders of the world. I'll just give you a small, quick glance. That Amway gives some commission on business volume. If you do a business of 20,000, you earn around 3,000 rupees. If you do a business of 60,000, you around 60,000, 6,500. It goes on. If you do a business of 4 lakh, it's a 50,000 you earn, one earns per month extra income. And if it goes to 10 lakh per month business, you earn 1 lakh of rupees. Now you'll ask me, you are talking about 10,000. Now you are talking about 10 lakhs. What is this? Right? Simply build a network. Right? We'll tell you how to build a network. You do 10,000 rupees business, and eventually you will find somebody who will be also doing the same. He will connect with you. This connection gets bigger and bigger. Sooner or later, you will have a group of 100 people. 100 people consuming product, doing some clienting with his friends, 10,000 each, makes 10 lakh of rupees per month. Now you will say, how I will, कहाँ है वो 100 आदमी? ये लोगों को फंसाना है? नहीं. I'll tell you something. Imagine God comes tomorrow with his container of Amrit. You know Amrit? Nectar, Amrit. जो खाने से लोग नहीं मरते हैं. Suppose he comes to you and he says कि Manjit, ये I'm giving you this container of Amrit. ये अगर आप लेते हो, आप कभी नहीं मरोगे. But there is a condition. You have to share it with you, other people. Say 100. अगर बोल दिया हो, अगर आप 100 लोगों को आप शेयर करते हो, तब आपको ये अमृत will work for you. And उनके लिए भी काम करेंगे. If they also do the same thing, if also they also give it to others, so they भी अमर बन जाएंगे. किसको देंगे आप? Who will you give it to? आप बोलो. Right? Would you mind giving them? Would you feel bad about it? आपको शर्म आएगा? Would they feel bad about it कि आप मुझे अमृत क्यों दे रहे हो? आप मुझे फंसा रहे हो? You'll be happy to share. आप नाम लिखोगे. You'll write all your friends' names जिसको आप love you, whom you love. You'll write your colleagues' name whom you love. You'll write about your all जो flatmates है, building mates है, क्योंकि you love them. You want them to live long, right? Same thing. That day you realize this opportunity is Amrit, there'll be no doubt of strangers. There'll be no doubt of your list. ठीक है? So if you build a 100 लोगों का एक बन गया, you earn 1 lakh of rupees. Not much for some people. Some people it's okay money, good money. Then next what? You develop few leaders to do the same thing. Right? Then you start making passive income. This company gives you so many things. In this room today, it's called if they have like 3, if somebody makes 3 leaders with his group of people who are doing 10 lakh of business, because all of them will make some money proportionate to their activity. This guy is called MRL. Right? And MRL earns very good income, like any top-notch corporate executives. But there is a difference. Corporate executives earns money, उसका साथ एक rider रहते हैं, उसका साथ stress रहते हैं. For this, they don't have stress. You will meet many MRLs today whom I want them to express their, at least, share their experiences. And if you can help 6 groups like this, you become a diamond. There are a lot of diamonds in India. Okay. So one diamond कब बनते हैं? जब he takes or she takes at least 6 people to that level, which earns, more than 1 lakh from this part-time business, he becomes their diamond. When I first joined this business in 2001, I said I'll be a diamond. I remember I wrote in my laptop. At that time I didn't have laptop. I have desktop. और जो desktop का जो ये screen होता है, I said I will be a diamond by 2005. I missed that. Right. Then I said, it may be late, but why not now? Why not? It is possible, right? What you need to do this business? You need a strong, strong reason. You need a strong why. That is the biggest capital. Unless you have a strong why, how will keep disturbing you all the time, right? It's why. Everybody should have, whether you need extra income, क्या करेंगे extra income के लेके? Or you need a good health. You must have your strong why. I have my strong why. First, I need to have a good health for my family, because I have seen last 23, 24, I had some health challenges. I was hospitalized twice. I could see the pain in my loved ones' eyes. It's very painful. I don't want to see that again. Health, good health. Second, I want positive association. I want people. I want positive people. I can't stay with negative people. And this is the best way to get positive people. No question. Third, I need to want to be financially free. Not for, at this stage of my life or age of my life, I am not after money. But I want to do something real good for the society. And if you want to do something for a society, you need to have money. Otherwise, nobody will take you seriously. Unless you have money, nobody will take you seriously. Take it from me. So I have these strong reasons. I hope you have your reason too. What to do? You have to learn. There is no substitute to learning. We don't know about it. You don't know about it, how to do it. Don't try. You have to learn, and there will be team. There's the best part. There's a Gurukul. They will teach you. Your line of sponsors, your uplines will teach you. You have to learn every day. Follow the system. It's a proven way. Don't try to make your own system. Don't let blind lead a blind. Like earlier, you must have heard a lot of stories about Amways. A lot of people fail. You know why? It was like blind people leading blind people. अगर एक blind दूसरे blind को लेके जाता है कहाँ लेगा? They will go to a gata. Don't do that. If you want to know anything about this, talk to somebody who knows about it, right? If you are sick, you go to a doctor. You don't go to an engineer. If your car is bad, you go to a mechanic, not to a doctor. Same thing. If you want to know about it, go to somebody who knows about it, who has done it. Don't chase people. लोगों को पीछे मत भागना. That is, I'm not going to do it. You know why? If you chase people, you'll never get. It's like, do you know how butterflies are caught? Butterfly को कैसे लोग पकड़ते हैं? They don't chase. If you go to catch butterfly, it will fly. What they do? They make a beautiful garden. These butterflies keep coming. Create an atmosphere of positive environment where we talk about good, we help people, we dream together, people will come to you. It's like catching a butterfly. So my story I have told you. I hope it makes some sense. Maybe this whole thing, it makes sense for me. I trust it, I believe it, I'm going to do it. Hope same thing with you, right? And sometimes लगता है, some people will say, ये पहले करना था. Even I think sometimes, why I left it, why I didn't do it 20 years back. But there's a saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Agree, it's a Chinese proverb. And what is the second best time? Now. Do it now. So what I request to all of you, the new people, pick up your mobile now. Send a message to whoever called you today. He said, tell me more. I want to know more about it. Send that message. And if I have called somebody who have come here, send a message to me. I'll be with you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you so much, Tridipda, for the very thought-provoking session. बहुत अच्छा लगा. बहुत कम, आप कम समय में सब कुछ डाल दिए. एकदम स्पेयर व्हील से लेके हम ये बिजनेस में क्यों आना चाहिए, एक्स्ट्रा इनकम होने से हमारा क्या प्रॉफिट होता है, लाइफ को चलाने के लिए, आगे जाने के लिए क्या सुविधा होता है. एवरीथिंग हैज बीन एक्सप्लेन बाय यू सो ब्यूटीफुली. सो रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू गिव ए राउंड ऑफ एप्लॉज. And Tridipda, we want to listen from you in the coming days also. So coming to the second, again, if you have liked the session, kindly, like chat box is open, you just put it. If you have liked, yes, then he will be inspired to share his session again. So coming to the second part of the session, so it's called sharing our thoughts about the about whatever Tridipda has shared with us. So quickly, I'm just calling by names. First, I want to call Mr. Deepak Ujai. Unmute yourself and speak a little, speak a few lines about the system. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Pradeep does this presentation today. First time I've attended his presentation. So it was very much inspiring session with Pradeep Da. He has inspired us so many thought-provoking lessons which he has given. He's so much inspired. He's so much experienced person. So very much inspired of uh, seeing his presentation, and so much of experience he has got. So he is very through Amway only. I've got to know about all these things. So I'm very much glad that Ujjwal has called me in this meeting. Very grateful to Ujjwal for calling me and everyone out here. So that was.
Thank you, Deepak, for your impactful statements. Now I want to call Mrs. Palki. Palki, share a few words shortly.
थैंक यू त्रिदीप दा, आज का सेशन सच में बहुत अच्छा था और बहुत अच्छा लगा. इतने अच्छे से आपने सिखाया समझाया. सच में बहुत अच्छा लगा और बहुत कुछ सीखने के लिए मिला. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Palki. Next, I want to call Mr. Manjit Singha. Manjit da.
Good evening to all. Thank you, Trida, for your wonderful session. And सबसे अच्छा लगा आपने जो रियलिस्टिक लाइफ का एक रियलिस्टिक पिक्चर एक फ्लैशबैक करके आपने दिखाया कि क्या हो सकता है अभी के सिचुएशन में अगर सेकेंडरी सोर्स ऑफ इनकम नहीं होने से. एंड जो इंफॉर्मेशन इज वेरी ट्रू दैट इफ यू ट्रस्ट एंड इफ यू वांट टू डू समथिंग इन लाइफ, हमको रियली एक स्पेयर टायर चाहिए हमारे लाइफ के लिए जो हम जो ड्राइव कर रहे हैं. सो दैट इज वेरी इंस्पायरिंग story and I would like to hear you more from your experience in future. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, Manjit brother. So many people are there in the meeting and I think so. I don't want to like call by name in the. If you want to like share something from your side, then you can open the camera and you just share a few words.
There is so many now, Emerald and Prasanta is
Prasanta.
there.
Yeah,
Prashant
no,
Is there. Ask them
no,
to
it's all right.
go for others.
Yeah,
Uh,
Prashanta da is there.
Okay, then I'm
Ujjal,
just yes.
Ujjal, there was one Mr. Garg, he raised his hand. He just
Yeah,
checked
yeah.
he has joined from Mumbai.
Okay, Mr. Garg. Okay, then I will come to the later part of the session. I want to call Mr. Prasanta Sharma. Please share a few words about the session.
गुड इवनिंग सबको, नमस्कार. मैं प्रशांत शर्मा, मैं गुवाहाटी से कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ. मैं मेरा वाइफ और 2 बेटी के साथ इस अपॉर्चुनिटी में 20 इयर्स कंप्लीट हुआ और आई वाज इनटू ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री और हमने 21 साल जॉब किया. एंड ड्यू टू रिसेशन मेरा जॉब चला गया था. 3 साल मेरा जॉब नहीं था. उसी समय ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मेरे पास आया और उस समय इट वाज अ वेरी इनसिग्निफिकेंट डिसीजन था मेरा लाइफ में, बट नाउ इट्स वेरी वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट. हमारा लाइफ पे ये बहुत जबरदस्त काम कर गया ये अपॉर्चुनिटी ने और वी आर वेरी हैप्पी विद दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी. और अभी लास्ट 2010 से ओनली दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी, ओनली दिस बिजनेस वी आर सर्वाइविंग. जो भी एवरी एक्सपेंडिचर एंड ऑल थ्रू ओनली दिस बिजनेस. और आज ट्रेडिप्दा का जो सेशन है वेरी सिंपल सेशन है. कोई भी आदमी अगर इस सेशन को दोबारा देखे यूट्यूब में, उसको जबरदस्त उसको रीजन मिल जाएगा व्हाई दे शुड स्टार्ट दिस बिजनेस. ये रीजन का बहुत जरूरी है. एक रीजन और रीजन हमने फाइंड आउट कर लिया था कि मेरे को एक स्पेयर व्हील चाहिए बिकॉज आई वाज इनटू ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री, आई वाज सेलिंग कार. और जरूरी नहीं है एक नया गाड़ी में एक स्टेपनी देना, बट वो दिमाग में आया उसी दिन जिस दिन प्लान हमने देखा था और उसी दिन दिमाग में आया कि ये बिजनेस हमारे लिए है और आई नीड टू फाइंड आउट व्हाई पीपल आर डूइंग, व्हाई पीपल बिकम सक्सेसफुल इन दिस बिजनेस. और मेरा दिमाग में एक चीज था, अगर बीइंग ए इंडिविजुअल ह्यूमन बीइंग, अगर एक भी बंदा इस दुनिया में एमवे के थ्रू सक्सेसफुल है तो बीइंग ए ह्यूमन बीइंग मैं भी सक्सेस बनूंगा. यही मेरा था और मैंने सिस्टम को पकड़ लिया और लतीफदा अपलाइन है उसको हमने पूरा फॉलो किया और जो भी बोला everything I want to follow along with my job. और आज हम लोग इस लेवल में है. वी आर वेरी हैप्पी एंड बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल द न्यू पीपल और जो भी एग्जिस्टिंग लोग हैं. एंड थैंक यू ट्रिदिप्दा एंड वंस अगेन ओवर टू उज्जवल. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Prasanta, for your impactful words. Next, मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा सुरजीत हजरिका दादा. Please come to the Zoom screen, दादा.
Thank you, Ujjal. A very warm good evening to everyone. Myself Surajit, और मेरा wife is Mayuri. We are Surajit and Mayuri Hazarika. Now I am connecting from Jorhat. Basically, I am from Amguri, in the district of Sibsagar. मैंने वहीं एमवे बिजनेस शुरू किया था और मेरा होम टाउन है. वहाँ पे आई वाज अ ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेसमैन व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माय एमवे जर्नी एंड माय वाइफ शी वाज अ स्कूल टीचर. और जब इनिशियल लेवल में आज से 21 ईयर्स बैक आई केम टू दिस बिजनेस एंड एट दैट टाइम मैंने इनिशियल लेवल में बिजनेस बल्कि नहीं समझा था एक्चुअली. जस्ट टू यूज द प्रोडक्ट आई केम टू द बिजनेस, बट माय वाइफ शी वाज इंटरेस्टेड इन द बिजनेस एंड धीरे धीरे मेरा जो भी मेंटर्स वगैरह है उन्होंने कुछ हमको गाइड किया। तो एज आई वाज अ ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेसमैन, तो मेरे को लगा कि ये दिस इज अ बिजनेस, बट यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट मैंने नहीं देखा था एक्चुअली, सो आई वाज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड। बिकॉज हम लोग जब ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस में होता है, हम लोग लाखों करोड़ों इन्वेस्ट करते हैं तब कुछ आता है घर पे। लेकिन यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि विदाउट सम इन्वेस्टमेंट यू कैन अर्न लाख्स एंड करोर्स। दैट वाज द पॉइंट, आई वाज नॉट इम्प्रेस्ड। बट जब गॉड हैज प्लान एवरीवेयर, जब प्लान अच्छा से देखा एक बार, आई केम टू माई अप्लायंस हाउस, तो उन्होंने कुछ प्लान मेरे को अच्छा से दिखाया। यू आर यूजिंग द प्रोडक्ट बट यू सी द प्लान, एज यू आर ए बिजनेसमैन आई थिंक यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज वो जॉब में था। तो इसलिए उन्होंने मेरे को बताया आई एम इन जॉब एंड आई एम डूइंग द बिजनेस इन माई पार्ट टाइम, जैसा आज मिस्टर शर्मा ने बताया कि स्पेयर व्हील के बारे में उस समय में हम लोग को भी बताया। तो बट यू आर ए बिजनेसमैन, यू सी द प्लान। तो जो प्लान दिखा था ना, सो नाउ रियली आई वांट टू थैंक मिस्टर त्रिदीप शर्मा। Thank you so very much. You have explained so nicely the plan, so elaborately, right? तो जो स्पेयर व्हील से लेके एवरीथिंग, पूरा मैसेज था यहाँ पे, राइट? ऐसा ही कुछ प्लान मैंने भी देखा था उस समय, और यही झटका लगा था एक्चुअली, दैट स्पेयर व्हील, वही झटका लगा था। और बिजनेस को ध्यान दिया और धीरे धीरे बिजनेस को बिल्डअप किया। और अराउंड 4 years, 4.5 years मैंने मेरा ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस वाइंड अप किया। फिर मेरा वाइफ ने जॉब वाइंड अप किया, और लास्ट आज काफी सालों से, ऑलमोस्ट 17-18 years, वी आर फुल टाइम एमवे बिजनेस ओनर। We are guided entrepreneur in direct selling with Amway, and we are very proud and passionate building this business. So ये business अच्छा लगता है, बिजनेस बिल्डअप करके। आज जब दादा ने बताया, कल लतीफ दादा ने, थैंक यू दादा फॉर इनवाइटिंग, बिकॉज हम लोग মানে আছামিজ অসমীয়াত যদি কওঁ মই মিটিং বলিয়া মানুহ দেখোন, মিটিং বুলি ক'লে ৰ'ব নোৱাৰো। তো আজি যেতিয়া দাদাই কালি ক'লে, মই আজি এলাৰ্ম লগাই থৈছো, এলাৰ্ম লগাই দিওঁ মিটিং বুলি ক'লে, মানে বিকজ মিটিঙৰ পৰা শিকিছো। বিকজ মাই মেণ্টৰ্ছ ৱেৰ নট ইন হিয়াৰ, মানে ইন আছাম। তেওঁলোক বাহিৰত আছিল, দিল্লী, ষ্টিল দে লিভ ইন ডিফাৰেণ্ট প্লেচ, अहमदाबाद, दिल्ली। तो आई वॉज वेरी मच एलोन इन असम। तो बिजनेस बिल्डअप किया थ्रू द सिस्टम, दिस मीटिंग, जैसा बुक्स के बारे में बताया, बुक्स और स्ट्रीमिंग, पहले कैसेट वगैरह था हम लोग का। तो यही सीख के हम लोग बिजनेस किया, और आज भी हम लोग सीख रहे हैं। आज भी आई हैव लर्नड अ लॉट फ्रॉम मिस्टर त्रिदीप शर्मा। So once again, thank you so very much, Mr. Tridip Sharma. और it was a wonderful evening. आज আকৌ এবাৰ দাদাক ধন্যবাদ জনাইছো, আৰু ইয়াত থকা সকলোকে, আৰু উজ্জ্বল, fantastic hosting. Thank you so very much. And over to Ujjwal again.
Yeah.
थैंक यू सो मच सुरजीत दा। आप लोग का सक्सेस देखिए हम लोग भी बहुत इंस्पायर्ड होते हैं। जैसे आपने बोला है, ये बिजनेस करने के लिए कम इन्वेस्टमेंट से हाई रिटर्न मिलते हैं। सो विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट। सो हम नेक्स्ट बुलाना चाहूंगा हमारा मेंटर, सबका मेंटर मिस्टर लतीफ चौधरी। लतीफ दादा, प्लीज कम टू
Thank
द
you.
Zoom screen and share your impactful words with
Thank
us.
you, Joel. It was amazing. More কাৰণে to I am very, মানে মোৰ philosophy আৰু Mr. Tridip Sharma's philosophy গোটেইখিনি মিলে about the system. Earlier he joined, আমি একেলগতে হেৰি কৰিছিলো, 8 মাহত চিলভাৰ গৈছিল। He's gone 8 মাহ। তাৰপিছত he was a serious, আজিও ইমান বছৰৰ পিছত আহি কৰিবলৈ চব কিতাপ মনত আছে, ক'ৰ পৰা কালেক্ট কৰিছে গোটেইখিনি কথা। মই মানে বহুত কানেক্ট কৰো মোৰ লগত হেৰি কৰি। ঘূৰি আহিও মই যেতিয়া गार्डनर लग पाइছিলো, हाँ, हिंदी में असमिस में इट्स ओके ना, हिंदी बोलना चाहिए, हिंदी वाला से नहीं, एनीवे। तो मैंने जब मिला उनको, देन ही टोल्ड मी ए वेरी, मतलब बहुत इमोशनल थिंग है दादा। व्हेन आई केम एंड जॉइन दिस बिजनेस, मैंने बोला था कि मैं डायमंड जाऊंगा, और आके पूछा असम में डायमंड अभी भी नहीं गया है कोई। मेरा एक अधूरा रह गया था। आई हैव एवरीथिंग, मेरा घर है, मुंबई में घर है, गुवाहाटी में भी है। आई एम वेल ऑफ एंड आई एम हैप्पी फ्रॉम ऑल टाइम। बहुत बड़ा कंपनी में मैं काम करके आया हूँ, बट एक चीज मेरा अधूरा रह गया है। बोले मैं डायमंड जाएंगे बोला था, डायमंड नहीं गया, खास करके आसाम से। दादा मैं दोबारा ज्वाइन करूंगा। He took 3-4 days, 1 week like that, but after that he decided, और आके मुझे बोला, वी आर सीरियस पीपल, ही इज वेरी सीरियस पीपल। दादा मैं 2 साल में डायमंड जाऊंगा, कोई जाए या ना जाए, आई एम गोइंग डायमंड, दैट्स थिंग। वो पता लगे, बट द गट्स देखना है, 2 साल में जाऊंगा। एंड ही दैट डे फ्रॉम ही जॉइन, ही इज वेरी सीरियस, मतलब सिस्टमेटिकली अभी भी बुक्स करे। तो मैं तो विश्वास करता था ना, आई एम विथ हिम, दे ओके, डोंट वरी, मैं जैसे भी ये होगा। डायमंड हम लोग को चाहिए। वो बोला आप माइंड मत करें, आप नहीं जाएंगे, लेकिन भाई मैं जाऊंगा ही। तो दैट्स ग्रेट, नो, इट नीड गट्स, और वो हो जाएगा। देखिए, आगे भी 1 महीना में गया, चला गया, लेकिन उसको मेमोरी में रह गया है। ये मुझे बहुत टच, ये आज का प्लान जो देखा है, मैं कैसे बताऊं, एकदम से मैं ज्वाइन करने के बाद मैं प्रोफेशनल, आज कितना सुंदर, कूल कूल। मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता हूँ, मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता हूँ, लेकिन सो कूल, सो ये कितना सुंदर से लिंक ये किया। दोस्तों देखिए, मैं बिजनेस तो मेरा दोबारा मैं बोलता हूँ, वॉट एवर अभी फाउंडर एमआरएल के में जो भी मिल रहा हूँ, इट्स ओके, बट व्हाट आई बिकम, दिस इज माय सेकेंड बर्थ। दिस इज, मैंने दोबारा जन्म दिया। एट द एज ऑफ 45 आई लॉस्ट एवरीथिंग। सिर्फ मुझे बोला गया था कि एरोप्लेन है डायमंड लोगों का, आइलैंड है। मैं एरोप्लेन और आइलैंड के लिए नहीं आया है। मैंने बोला अगर इसमें ये बिजनेस में एरोप्लेन डायमंड ये आइलैंड बना सकता है, मैं 20,000 रुपया के लाया था टू सेव माई फैमिली। आई वेंट बैंक। तो मैं खत्म हो जाने का बाद में मैंने बोला विद इन ए ईयर मुझे 20,000 रुपया महीना महीना का चाहिए। और मैंने ऐसे ही किया, मुझे जो बोला है, चेंजिंग बाइंग इट ओके, रीडिंग बुक्स ओके, अच्छा लगे नहीं, बोलते लिसनिंग ऑल द कैसेट्स ओके, यही। और लोगों का पास में जाना, खुद को ब्रेक करना पड़ता है इस बिजनेस में, दैट इज द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट। तो मैंने हर चीज में, बिकॉज माई रीजन वॉज माई चिल्ड्रन, जैसे बोला वाई मेरा बच्चा था, मेरा फैमिली था, तो मैं सब कुछ कर सकता हूँ। आज भी मुझे भी डायमंड जाना है, क्राउन जाना है, जो भी है मेरा जिंदगी में, मैं जाऊं ना जाऊं, लेकिन बट द थिंग्स जो भी करके, ये सिस्टम का जो बात बोला है ना, सिस्टम में करेंगे ना, द सिस्टम वर्क। एमवे देगा नहीं, सिस्टम देगा। सिस्टम इज सच ए थिंग पावरफुल, है ना। तो दिस बिजनेस इज अमेजिंग मेरे लिए तो ये है, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू बी एसोसिएट अगेन विद द त्रिदीप शर्मा। और आगे चलते रहेंगे, ही इज वेरी ये थिंग ना, जो टीचेबल, वो सीखते रहता है। आगे भी हम लोग सुनेंगे उनसे और एडवांस में। थैंक यू वेरी मच त्रिदीप, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सो मच लतीफ दा, आपका ये अवार्ड ने हमारा लाइफ को बहुत आगे लेके जाएगा, और आपका वजह से हम सब यहाँ पे इकट्ठा होकर आज मीटिंग को अटेंड करने पाए। वी आर सो ग्रेटफुल टू यू, एंड सो वी हैव कम टू द एंड ऑफ द सेशन। मैं थैंक यू देना चाहूंगा मिस्टर मंजीत सिंह फॉर द टेक्निकल सपोर्ट एंड ऑल। ही इज डूइंग द यूट्यूब लाइव, and request everyone to go to the sessions by clicking the link, and it will be like given to you after the meeting. So once again, thank you, Pridipda, for the wonderful session. And someone share something.
Can I share something?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
his
yeah.
daughter.
Yes, you can.
Hi. Hi. I haven't joined Amway, but I have grown up seeing my dad and Latif uncle talk about it. So I remember when I was in first standard, my father would take a drawing board and he would just draw a big circle saying dream. I don't remember anything. I just remember the starting of the speech would say, "This is the dream," and I would not understand what he's saying. But after so many years, today I get it. What is his dream? And uh, for me, what matters is he's happy. He has a
Yes,
goal. He has friends, and I'm so thankful to all of you for being with him and motivating him. And I know he can go places, and I'm just very thankful that you are here there with him. And I'm just really, really happy that he went back to Guwahati and he has found his people again. And Latif uncle, I'm so grateful for you, and even Ujjwal, that I've heard so much about you all the time. I call Papa, so I'm just very, very happy that you guys are doing this. And my dad always says that if the destination is beautiful, sorry, if the journey is beautiful, the destination will always be beautiful. So I'm sure that your journey and destination is both beautiful, so you will hit whatever you want. That's all.
Thank you so much, Tanuja, for your words, and we are happy for you. Next, और कोई है? Sahil is there?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi, Sahil. Yeah.
It was wonderful listening to Deep uncle and to meet the others as well. And finally, I got to know what are the plans and what are his insights on Amway and the plans that he had. He used to tell me here and there, but that's why he really wanted me to take a comprehensive look at it, and I finally got it. So I wish everyone involved all the best and to participate in this in the most constructive manner for everyone's prosperity. So thank you so much for your insights.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sahil, for your kind words. And thank you everyone for joining the session. And we are happy that we have united and had a very awesome session. And thank you everyone. So good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.